So as many of us already know, War Tycoon has recently been racking up and adding a lot more vehicles in this daily spin, which the community seemed to actually not like just as much. For example, we had the likes of the new plane, but we also had the likes of the new bomber, which have also been put in on the daily spin. And recently, Gizmotech has also promised to us that he soon will be reworking the spin in some sense to actually make it less of a casino, but we could also receive much more rewards. However, this change has not yet been implemented, and the developers are currently testing a brand new feature in which you guys would basically be able to kind of purchase the spin vehicles for a set amount of Robux. However, people have really been disliking this feature for a lot of reasons, and it did have a lot of drama around it. So in today's video, guys, I'll be covering this drama, what I have to say about it, but also some ways in which this could actually be fixed, and in which the spin items could actually become much more better and less hated as of now. So anyway, let's just jump into it. So first of all, let's go ahead and actually cover the most important thing, which is the dislike from the community as of the recent events. So basically what the developers have recently done is they kind of put a lot of vehicles on sale with medals, and that's a lot of things that people do have a problem with, because those medals are actually racking up the prices by quite a lot, if I have to be completely honest. And pretty much the top suggestions in War Tycoon server are completely filled up with it. Like for example, the Lavad is currently going for 5,000 Robux. We also have ourselves the BMPT Terminator, that's also going under 5,000 Robux. The Su-25 Frogman is also going for almost 7,000 Robux, which is, by the way, kind of insane pricing if you also have to ask me. And then the likes of the Op is also going for around 2.5k. For example, some of these vehicles are being sold with medals. So let's go ahead and actually take a look at how much these medals are worth. So normally they are sold at around 250 to 300 medals. So let's say we have these two offers in one of the offers with the brand new vehicle. So for example, this is going to be 2.4k Robux, which we are pretty much paying for getting ourselves a different item. So for example, we are pretty much paying 2.4k extra Robux to also get ourselves some bonus levels, while also getting the bundle with the brand new spin vehicle. So for example, from what we can see over here is that the developers are pretty much adding the Lavad. However, they are adding it with the medals, which are pretty much dragging up the price by at least 2,000 Robux in pretty much every single offer. For example, if the medals never existed in these offers, the Lavad would cost roughly around 2,500 Robux. However, in the developers' defense, I have spoke to them a little bit about this, and currently it's going to be looking like the prices are subject to change, and they are currently under development, and they will either decrease as time goes on. We're really going to have to see what's going to happen in the future, but as of now, these prices are not the final form, and they will probably be changed as time goes on. But I do have a few ideas in my mind on how to actually fix the pricing and how to make it very fair. So first of all, you guys already know what I'm going to say. Please remove the medals from the daily spin vehicles, which we could also purchase. It really puts up the price, and if someone really wants to buy some medals, it's just realistic. You guys could pretty much just buy it yourself instead of buying it with the vehicle. Like if you want the medals, just buy it as a separate offer rather than putting in the bundle. There's almost no point of doing that. However, in terms of actual pricing strategy and how much all of these vehicles are actually worth, in my personal opinion, the likes of the BMPT Terminator, for example, in my personal opinion, should be sold at around 1,500 Robux up to 2,000 Robux, because I believe this to be its market value. For the reason why is because of the fact that it pretty much competes with the likes of the Abrams X. And for example, the Abrams X is costing around 1,500 Robux as its set price, I believe this is. So just putting the Terminator on the same price while they are on a similar level of gameplay would definitely make a lot of sense. However, one thing which I do personally dislike quite a lot is going to be the fact that the Lavad is very highly priced, and I believe it's actually going to be going for a similar price as the likes of the BMPT Terminator. And on the other side, I just personally don't believe the Lavad is worth this price as a whole. If the developers want to charge this price, I personally believe that they should definitely be making the Lavad better. However, on average, the garage vehicles are always going to be worse than tanks. Therefore, you can just simply not compare the likes of the Terminator and the Lavad at the same time. So personally, I feel the Lavad should be sold for around 1,000 to 1,200 Robux. I think that will be a very fair price for it, even considering it's not even that much better for the Boxer, but it does have a lot of unique abilities about it. Anyway, moving to the next vehicle, which is of course going to be the Su-25 Frogwood. I personally believe it to actually go ahead and sell for around 1,500 Robux. I think it's a very fair price. It's a versatile and unique vehicle, and it just brings a new thing to the table. But on the other side, the B2 Spirit, I believe this thing to be a little bit stronger than the likes of the Su-25 in terms of its category of actually being a powerful bomber. I believe this thing should actually sell for around 2,000 Robux because it is able to tank up to 3 tank shells. Not to add, by the way, it also has the most powerful bombs in the game and the only vehicle in the game to ever have the stealth feature. I think the pricing would be very fair to make this vehicle 2,000 Robux, but other than this, I feel like the prices should definitely be dropped down by at least 25% to make these vehicles a lot more viable. And please, I think it will be the best to actually remove the medals from these offers. The medals are not as important and people are not looking to really buy them just as much. Anyway guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this drama. How would you actually change this? I definitely don't believe that the daily spin should be removed. It is an interesting feature to actually be added. It just needs to be reworked a little bit. And remember, these prices are still under work and they are under experimentation. So again, these are not the final prices. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next video and have a great rest of your day, and thanks so much to my channel members.